Hello and welcome to another Diablo 2 video. I am Lemuel24 and today is the third part in my torch farming series, and that means it's 500 Nihlathak runs. There are two main reasons why people would want to run Nihlathak. The first of which is to get the destruction key required to farm torches, and the reason why I am doing these runs. And secondly, because Nihlathak has the potential to drop any item in the game, although his drop chances are low, which means getting those GG items is unlikely but possible. Running Nihlathak is not without risk. Firstly, he uses the corpse explosion spell. This can rip through character health and can easily kill squishier characters. Secondly is the snake type enemies that can spawn in the area. These can have devastating damage, and what I would recommend is either avoiding them or taking them out as quickly as possible, because they really do have the potential to kill the player, especially on higher difficulties. Talking of difficulties, I did these runs on Players 1. After around 100 runs, I did try and up the difficulty, but on the very first run that I had it set to Players 3, I did die, so immediately changed it back to Players 1. Although running on a low player difficulty does affect the drop chances of keys and other items, I was still able to farm a really good amount of keys from these runs, as we'll see at the end of the video. That's enough of an introduction, let's get into some drops. A great start, as on run number 4 I find a unique set of war boots. These are of course Gore Riders, a fantastic option for most melee builds due to the percent of crushing blow, deadly strike and open wounds. Run number 36, Nihlathak drops a unique champion sword. This is Doombringer. Very cool sounding, reasonably rare, but also completely useless. Run number 74, and Nihlathak drops another interesting sword as well as a destruction key. This time it's an ethereal flame bellow. Once again, sounds cool, is reasonably rare, but ultimately isn't an item that's going to be used on any build. Run number 85, and this time a useful item. As well as a destruction key, I find a sacred Targe. This rolls with 4 open sockets and 29 all resistances, a great base for a paladin spirit shield. On run 161, I find the unique ballista. This is the Bariza crossbow. This is a decent option for bows on Amazon builds. Run 201, and Nihlathak gives me my first double destruction key drop. 29 runs later, and I find unique mesh boots. These are silk weaves. A good option for any mana intense builds such as the Javazon, due to the +5 mana for every enemy killed. Run 248, and Nihlathak drops me the OG caster armour. It is the unique serpent skin armour, which is the skin of the Viper Magi. Unfortunately in this case, I got a pretty low roll for resistances at just 22 all resistance. Still a great item and one that I love to find. Run 271, and this time it's a pair of set bramble mitts. These are the laying of hands. Very useful for melee characters due to the 350% damage to demons. On run 280, Nihlathak drops me another set of unique boots, this time the Bone Weave boots, which are Marrow Walk, a useful and versatile item due to +1 to skeleton mastery, strength, dex and mana regeneration, also level 12 life tap on charges. Run 297 and another OG caster item. Unique bone knife, which is of course Wizard Spike, an incredible item with resistances, mana and huge FCR. Run 309 brings the best drop of these 500 runs, a unique spired helm, which is Nightwing's Veil. A decent roll of +12 to cold skill damage. This is an item that I may use on a Blizzard Sork or perhaps on a Windy Druid. Run 340, and this time around a skeleton drops me a unique Dusk Shroud. This is of course Ormus Robes. Unfortunately, I got a bad roll on the +2 skills and ended up with 3 to warmth, making this essentially useless. However, it is always nice to find enormous robes, and there's always that chance that it's going to roll useful skills. The final drop of this video is a bit of a bonus one. I needed an extra Terra key from the Countess, so I did do a couple of runs, and from the mobs around the Countess I found a superior Dusk Shroud. This ended up being 3-socketed and 13% enhanced defense and 12% max durability, a really good base for a rune word such as Enigma. So that concludes the drops from 500 Nihlathak runs, my personal highlight being the Nightwing's Veil. In regards to destruction keys, I did really well, getting 43 destruction keys from the 500 runs. That means I was getting a destruction key every 11.6 runs, which is quite remarkable considering I did only complete the runs on Players 1 difficulty. Now that my key farming is complete, I'll be looking to farm organs and then torches, so that's what my next video is going to be. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe as it really helps the channel out. Also, come check me out on Twitch, same name, Lemule24. We've been having a really good time doing these runs, chatting about general Diablo 2 stuff, so it'd be cool for anybody who likes Diablo 2 content to come give me a follow and hang out with us on Twitch. That's it. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you. Goodbye.